has just begun. The choices he has made, his bed is already laid, 'cause he's a dead man walking.
And
Yeah, it reminds me of my colonial marine days, huh?
maybe it does. And Conrad, with your observation, with your superior observation, they almost have the look of maybe mercenaries or contract soldiers. And maybe even with your observation, you're noticing a lot of the equipment that they're loading back onto your cargo, like the small amount of equipment. None of it really looks like survey equipment.
What does it look like?
It'd be hard to tell unless you start cracking stuff open, but with your superior role, it looks. You're seeing hazardous, like hazardous, like biohazard suits is what it looks like, like surviving in harsh environments. It looks. It doesn't. You're not seeing any like so biohazard equipment, and you're seeing. You're fairly certain that you recognize some of these serial numbers from your days in Seeks, and it seems like some of these crates actually have weapons in them.
Conrad's eyes light up.
Well, we're all ready to go. Whenever you are, we're ready to get off this rock.
All right, boys. Well, we've spent plenty of time here. If you got everything up, I'm gonna go ahead and take us right back up.
Awesome. Strap us in. Come on, we're moving out.
All right, Jim will go ahead and start taking off.
Don't know if you need to make a piloting check to take off or not. I don't think so.
Might be quite a lot easier, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to take off than it is to land. So I'm going to say there's no check needed to take off. So
the opposite is the true. It's a lot easier to land. Yeah.
I mean, I guess
still landing. Gravity just takes care of you all the way down, all the way to the side of the crash.
Land and survive is I think the key word I should have said there. Yeah, I'm going to say there's no need to make a piloting check for this one.
Yeah. And just to like cover, these guys are just heading back to our planet, right? Our colony.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is the. Yeah.
This is the simplest in-and-out job we've ever possibly done.
So you guys take off and connect back to your ship, and there. Well, how's your mess hall? We've been dying for some good coffee.
Ah, well, that's the kicker there. Everything but the coffee is accessible.
Oh. Are you kidding me? God, I've been stuck on that rock.
Look, I know how you feel. I mean, if it makes it up to you, got a couple beers I could share.
That would be great.
All right, so
I'd love some beers.
I got 4, but I imagine like I could actually like just pour them out into cups and we each like drink something instead of like drinking a whole bottle each.
I think when it says like basically based on the loose supply rules, when you buy beer, I don't think it's like 4 beers. I think it's more like almost like a nebulous amount of beer. Like
yeah,
depending on how long your supply rolls last, you could have bought a 30 rack or it could be a single beer.
All right. Well, I have 4. I'll go ahead and knock one off then.
Okay. So you're there. Oh, sweet. And you guys all start tossing some back. Whew. Can't wait to see the Capo colony. Whew. They've got girls out there. Whew.
Oh, it's got some good views too, but if you're looking for the girls, well, I know where most of them are. There's only one place they can go. It's Colony. What do you expect?
There's only one place you can go.
The mess hall and the bar.
Little creepy there.
Yeah. I did. Hooray, improv and choosing the wrong words. But But yeah, I'm just kicking back with them, and I'll go ahead and just shoot the shit, and I'll send Conrad up to say like Max can go ahead and take us the rest of the way home.
You're gonna have Max pilot all the way home. Oh.
All right.
And of course, Mother has already been pre-plotted to the point of saying that if it veers from course too much, it will stop without Jimmy's interference. So if Max tries to pull something, Mother will stop him.
Max?
Yes. It's not like Mother is a computer, and thus as equally as fallible as any contact roll could be. I do love the infinite reliance that you're putting on Mother for everything.
All right. Conrad goes up and he tells Max it's time for him to pilot because his dad's getting drunk.
Do you think that means Operation Catch Up?
There's a cargo bay up there with a lot of.
Yeah, and an armory. And they're all getting drunk.
There's a lot of weapons in there.
I also feel like I have door control from here.
Door
control locked to Jimmy and Xander.
I also feel like I'm really good at computers. I don't know why, but I think I broke
Computers
somebody
locked
out.
to Jimmy.
Can you get control of Mother?
I don't know. Probably I could.
Hell yeah. We could do that. Then we could just go down there and open up the crate.
I mean, famously, Ellen Ripley takes control of Mother from the captain of the ship just by arguing with it.
That's true.
But you two are also the registered criminals of the ship, so I mean, whatever happens, happens. Let's see what you guys do.
What
Jimmy
would
has
you
done
like to
everything
do?
possible to stop Max, and now he's just seeing what happens.
Everything possible, short of leaving him in control of the ship.
Yes.
All right, I guess.
What a Jimmy.
For the first trick, I guess, time to see if I can take control of Mother.
How would you like to do that?
If
The
the ship
intercom
doesn't
is still
start
broken.
moving in 5 minutes, by the way, Jimmy's gonna head on up.
Oh no,
regardless
the
of
ship's
drinking.
still moving. It's taken more effort to stop the ship than to leave it keep going. We're moving. It doesn't matter. Also, I guess I'll just try to enter commands into the system from the bridge or pilot
So,
area.
what is your first command that you'd like to enter into Mother?
Entry, command, directive, delete all previous entries.
I'm sorry, Max. You do not have access to these commands.
All right, now imagine, because we already determined you guys have watched Terminator. The same kid, remember, has that little pad and a little plug thing.
Well, I'm not saying you can't attempt a comm check. I'm just saying just entering a command. Yeah, it says
That's
I'm
what I'm
sorry.
saying.
Prisoners do not have access. Yeah.
That's the first attempt. Now imagine I'm breaking out some tricks.
All right. You're going to try to hack into Mother. I'm going to say that what'll happen is Mother has a context skill. So for every hit that I get, it'll be a penalty on your context check, just to basically see how good its security is. So Comtech. Oh, well, security is lax.
I'm gonna push because I haven't learned my lesson from the last time I pushed 3 times and failed.
All right. So you're watching Conrad as he's oh shit, oh no, oh come on, work for me, damn it. And you've got access.
All right, now time to delete all previous accounts in Mother that have access
So you're deleting all access
from everybody
for
else.
you.
Yeah, I will
All right.
create my own directive and then delete all
Access
other
deleted.
accounts.
Welcome, new user.
All
What
right,
can I
now
call you?
Call me Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. Enter access code. Or create new access code.
Yeah, and I will use a random. Actually, no, I will use a system by which the terminal that I'm currently at, I will hit a pattern of keys on the keyboard that is not specifically anything I have to remember, other than being a pattern on the keyboard.
For the longest time, that actually was one of my passwords. That's what I did for one of my passwords. Where I was just like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Apparently, it's a very good method though, because it's not like something that you're just remembering. It's a random pattern on your keyboard, like playing Conway's Game of Life on your.
And unlike
I'm
a
wonder-
phone, there's no one's gonna see like your smudge marks on the screen of your keyboard or something.
I'm wondering if like that has a better like for at least for memory recognition. Like you know how you can only remember like so many numbers. Like you can only remember 3 12-digit numbers or something like that. And so I wonder if doing a pattern like that is easier to remember than because you have like muscle memory as opposed to just like trying to remember, a crazy password.
Right. I mean, it's possible, but they say it's just a better thing. Anyway, that's what I do. I'll enter the name in as Jimmy, so hopefully on
Okay.
a cursory glance, Jimmy won't notice, because it'll
Okay.
be like all the biometrics and everything are still registered to me, but the name will stay the same. So, but the password will be changed though, so Jimmy won't be able to actually log into it. He'll just see that his name is still on the directory.
So you've got welcome. How may I help you today, Jimmy?
I will then also enter in an under account, so that if this one gets deleted, when Jimmy finds out, because Jimmy will find out, because he's a meddlesome kid, that I'll have a subdirectory account hidden somewhere in there that I'll be able to re-up my my authority level again at some point in the future.
Okay. Make a Comtech check to try to hide that secondary one. You've hidden it pretty well.
2 successes. All right, and with that, I will lock down the ship. All doors in full airlock mode, blast proof, whatever.
All right. So you guys are all drinking. You're like partying. Laughing. They're talking about some of the stuff they saw on the planet, and all of a sudden you hear as all the doors to the gallery shut.
All right, I'm going to give you my transponder, Conrad, so I can track where you are in the ship. And I'm going to start
Okay.
opening doors in the path in front of you towards the armory.
All right, let's do this. There might be some guards in the armory. I'm assuming the armory is the cargo bay.
There's the ship's armory is. Let me see. I don't know if does anyone see the ship's armory on the schematics?
No.
Good question. I know I saw it before. Found the bathroom.
That moment you assume you have an armory. So many waste closets.
I know it's been talked.
EVA ramp.
The symbol for it is usually like a target reticule.
Oh, right, it's a symbol. I was looking for the words.
If there's not one, then
I
you have just which I'm not seeing one.
I would probably just say maybe it's just a captain quarters safe then at that point. That's the only
so
thing that makes sense.
I'm gonna say since there's not a symbol at the moment, you don't have it added. Although you can always add, modules to your ship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say there is just like an arms locker that you have that you have a code to.
Okay.
We don't really. Now's a good time to place it somewhere, and then you can make a note where your arms locker is. To captain's quarters works, or I know in Covenant they have it like, near the airlock doors.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I would say somewhere around here.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Deck
say.
D.
On deck D right here. How does that sound?
Alright.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. So,
Because that way, when you're getting off of the ship, I know it goes right by the galley, but that way, when you're getting off the ship, also it makes sense because you'd want to be
Yeah.
able to load up.
Arm yourself as you're leaving. Yeah, that works for me. So
And we're currently near Mother at the bridge there.
yep, you're currently on
Okay.
deck E on the bridge. So
Alright. Conrad's gonna just start going. He's gonna walk over to the ladder stairs to the left.
you're probably gonna have to use the lower elevator.
Well, I mean, I feel like we want to go over this before you leave.
Yeah, so maybe
that
discuss
one-
it. What route do you want to take?
Because that one will take you through the galley, and you'd have to go through all of them. You're going to want to go
Oh,
a
that's right,
circular
we're
route.
down. Okay.
Yeah, so you'd want to go down near EVA prep, circle back
Okay.
around over to here, and then up around the galley.
Makes sense.
Okay, so you follow that path, and every time his locator beacon gets to one of the doors, you open that route. What are you guys doing in the galley? These guys kind of look around. What's going on?
I wouldn't worry about it. It's probably just my son messing around with some buttons.
All right,
But,
your ship.
But I'm going to head over to the console real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and type in restore access to Jimmy Raygun, code MAX.
Error. Password incorrect.
And I only want to put that in as a Jimmy and Max think the same way. He's had the ship
Yes.
for long enough to have buried a command.
So
You
that
think
is
that
going to
makes
be
sense?
your restore access to yourself
Yes.
account. Roll a Comtech check.
Let's give it a go. Let's see if Jimmy does a better job. Probably not. You know what?
No, obviously I found that one.
I wanna push it actually.
All right.
So I believe that means I just add a stress and then I roll again.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, work that time.
So you start messing around, and Max, you're working on the computer, and you see that another account has popped up, and it's starting to restore access, and it's starting to restore access to the computer.
Delete.
All right, I'm gonna have you guys roll an opposed Comtech check against each other as you're like trying to restore order, and you're like delete, cancel command.
I want to say, at this point, since we've been drinking beer, Jimmy has a beer in one hand while also typing with the other and drinking. I would like to get my stress back at the cost of lowering -1 wits for the rest of this.
Sounds
As
good
seems
to me.
be the cost for drinking.
I'd also imagine that Conrad's gotten off the elevator at this point.
Oh yeah, you're just like you're walking over. You're actually on the door to the armory, like the arms locker on the other one, and you're like waiting for Max to open the door. And
Historically,
Max!
the point where our plans usually fall apart is the door right before
Yeah.
victory.
Just like-
Max, let me in. And Max is furiously typing, trying to cancel off these commands.
Oh yeah, no, the scene from like Hackers, right, where we're just hack off. The old
Hack
glowing
off.
towers and. All right, go ahead and roll first, Jimmy.
Hack off. Now, if you're going to choose to push, since you guys are against each other, if you choose to push, whisper it to me. And then, once you guys have both whispered to me, then I'll say, all right, this person has chosen to push, or not. So
Got it. So I'm at -1 wits right now, so I'll go ahead and hit it.
All right, and
One
then my
success.
roll. Now, question: who's the defender here, or is this just a tie?
This is just a tie. I'm gonna say this is just a tie. That's a
So
good question.
again, roll again.
Yeah, roll again.
I mean, arguably, I could argue that I'm the defender since I'm currently in control, but I think a tie is more interesting.
Yeah, I think a tie is more interesting to see that roll again.
Literally fighting with your father as he drinks and types with half his hand. Wait, someone type on the other side of the keyboard. We'll hack faster. So,
Go again,
round 2
Dad.
here for Jimmy.
Round 2.
Gets nothing.
Not looking good for the round 2. Ooh.
Oh,
So-
+1. Permanently lock him out.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Oh yeah, no, I'll use the extra success to lock him out completely.
And would you like to push your roll at all?
Jimmy.
I'm asking you,
Oh, me?
Max. Yeah.
I know I was a fool and did that once already, but no, 2 successes over nothing is obviously the better roll.
All right. Well, Jimmy has pushed. So, Jimmy, let's see that reroll
Okay.
with 1 stress.
Oh yeah, I'm confident.
Still doing the
Gotcha.
-1, of course.
I've learned my lesson. You don't push when you're succeeding.
Ah, nothing.
Haha.
So you're working, and it's finally an Eric. I'm sorry, you have been locked out of this terminal.
And then I open Conrad's door. And
Conrad, the
the
door's
music
open.
from Die Hard starts playing.
All right, Conrad goes up to the safe, assuming it requires a code that he does not know.
True, it is currently locked.
All right. Can I roll a comtech on that?
Yes, you can. Oh, holy smokes. Apparently, you roll amazing on every single roll except for manipulation. Because I've seen you roll
Apparently.
like 3 successes.
Just amazing.
Yeah. But then you get to manipulation and it's just blanks.
He's only supposedly good at manipulation, but it's only in theory. It's not-
The funny thing is it's all about his wits. So he thinks he's being clever, but other people are like,
yeah.
nah.
Nah, I see right through it.
So you're like, huh, what would be a password that Jimmy would use? Oh, Max's birthday.
Max.
Shh, it opens.
What's inside?
Inside the ship's armory is currently you see a case of shotgun shells and a Wayland Storm rifle, along with a clip for the Wayland Storm rifle.
All right, so he's gonna take all of that. Is there anything inside this armory or something where I could hide it? Anything soft or locked?
Not really. I mean, it's like kind of imagine like just a large locker with several racks where you could put a long rifle, and there's probably several drawers where you've got ammunition or cases for small arms as well, but you don't
Okay.
have any.
So he's gonna take it all and go back.
Where do you want to go?
We did not plan. We didn't plan this far because we didn't think we'd get this far.
Oh, I have a plan. Hey, Conrad, you want to go get your Rolex?
Yeah.
That is a month-long journey, you realize.
They're trapped in the galley for a month.
$7,000 though.
I mean, I can open and close doors to the cryo deck, so they can't get anywhere but.
Can we just take a
choose-
shuttle?
I
You
mean,
guys
it's
choose
honestly
this.
at the point. The next action Jimmy is taking is unlocking the door, which, depending on timing, Conrad and him might be in the same hallway. Let's see if Jimmy actually manages to open the airlock.
Yeah, so you're sitting there and the console is locked out. The other three guys are like, "What's going on the computer over there, man? Grab another beer. Chillax."
Hey, it's nothing,
we've-
it's nothing. Just gonna check out on something, I say as I pull out a maintenance jack. Just gotta fix the doors.
Okay. All right, sounds good. I think it's a heavy machinery roll to
Yep.
try to open up the door. Which door are you going for?
I'm probably going to be, I actually don't know my way around this ship.
Because you're right here at the moment.
Yeah. And I guess the...
This would be the quickest way to either this way or this way would be the quickest way to Mother. It looks like this is the quickest way without
Yeah,
a
that's
door.
exactly one ladder up right there.
Yeah, because once you're through that door, there's no other doors between you and the bridge, except for the bridge doors
Is there a
itself.
security system, by the way, on the ship?
No.
What do you mean by that?
I mean like cameras. I don't mean like automated defenses.
Security systems initiated.
Just turret.
Yeah, chain guns from the ceiling. No, just security cameras. Are there security cameras?
Just eliminates everyone in the galley. I'm gonna say no, there are not.
Okay, but I mean, well, would the system recognize when a door had been forcibly opened?
It will. It will recognize that a door has been opened. I'm going to say that security cameras for your ship is an upgrade that you can purchase if you want to. You probably have external cameras that watch like all your airlocks, but
Well,
not
it's funny that you
internal
say
ones.
airlocks because what I'm getting at here is that if I see doors are starting to be forcibly opened, I'm feeling like the FTL move is my best next move. Is I'm going to open the door airlocks to the outside and keep specific rooms closed. So that if somebody starts opening more doors, they're going to vent themselves to space.
I feel like on a spaceship, that'd be something that they try to prevent.
Yeah, but when you're in control and overriding all the systems,
And at that point, you're literally trying to kill your father. Just so you know.
I'm not. That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking because I would like to since there's no intercom, right? The command
No,
consoles.
right? You have no intercom.
I send messages on via the command consoles, but I gotta catch you while you're passing your command console and not
Wait,
just
that didn't
instantly
roll
go to DEFCON 1. I don't want to go to DEFCON with my dad and oh shit, I killed my dad. I didn't mean to do that.
Let's see if I can get to actually roll dice here.
And consequently, though, I can only imagine that if my dad reaches the bridge, I'm
What the
dead.
hell?
What's going on?
I'm trying to roll the heavy machinery check, but it's just showing up on the stress die.
I guess you have no dice.
No,
Yeah, I tried hitting it.
yeah, that's weird. Hold up.
What are you hitting that's just rolling it?
Yeah, I'm clicking the button. Same
Yeah.
one you did. I'm adding in +1.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
And then that deletes everything.
Yeah, when you add, let me try it with one.
Well, I mean, I see you rolled one with 5 dice
Oh,
already.
did you do +1?
Oh.
If you
Yeah,
if you
that
add
totally
a
broke it.
+1, yeah, if you add a +1, it probably has a plus and breaks it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's true for every sheet, though.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I
You-
just ended up being really dumb.
Yeah, you should know this by now, Griff.
Ah,
Assuming I remember things.
70 years of accumulated roll 20 time.
Hey.
Oh yeah, but you got to
so you tried to, but currently there is a failure. So you have your maintenance jack and you're trying to open up this door, and you can't push it when you when you roll a 1, or the fumble dice, the stress dice means you roll a 1. So first, I'm going to need a panic roll from you.
Okay.
So you're starting to get a little stressed out. You're starting to get a little worried. You're like, oh shit, what's happening with the ship? And a 6 indicates that
You're scared, but you're fine.
You're keeping it together, but you're fine. You're like, for a second you're trying to get the door open, and you're like, you have to breathe, and you're like, maybe you get a little dizzy, and you're like steady, like, it's okay. Max can't do too much damage to the ship. What's the worst that could happen? Conrad's out there, and you're trying to open this door, and you hear something. Sounds like something breaks, and the door is jammed shut. That door, at least, is no good.
Well, there is a second door. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drink a second beer.
So where's Conrad at this point?
So, Conrad, you've just gotten the weapon from the armory, and where are you going to go? You can move where are your tokens? So I'm going to put your tokens on the map just so we know where Conrad is. So Conrad is right here at the moment, and Jimmy is in the gallery, and Max is on the bridge. So,
I think
Conrad, you get to move two sectors, so 2 rooms, essentially.
I think Conrad's gonna go back the same way.
Okay.
So he's gonna haul ass back to the elevator.
So that'll be 2 zones to right here.
Yes.
You can move your miniature if you'd like. All right, so you're hauling ass and weapons. Max, do you want to do anything? You're just kind of sitting there. Conrad probably has probably sent a message on one of the computers. I've got him. Did you send anything else, Conrad?
Is that terminal right there? Probably.
Yep. So yeah, without an intercom, I guess you guys are probably just texting messages on computer consoles.
The problem is that you have to be at that specific console, and I imagine they don't. Do they have sound? Because otherwise, you got to be looking right at them.
Maybe they've got like a flashing, like one of those voicemail buttons.
Sure.
Maybe a different color for each one of you. Message. So you're just waiting. Jimmy.
Wait, I'll try to send a message. Yeah, so I'll try to send a message to the galley. But,
Okay, what message are you going to send?
It doesn't matter. Jimmy is on the other side of the galley and probably not paying attention.
I'll still have him roll an observation check.
Well, let's see if he notices.
Well, I have had 2 beers at this point. Specifically to reduce the stress.
Does that mean you get like a -2? Wow.
Nothing.
Yep, so it's on there, but not being paid attention to.
But heavy machinery.
I
did it again. I did the plus. I am nothing if not consistently
Does
bad.
drinking make you better at heavy machinery?
No.
Woo! Apparently. So you have cracked open this door.
Yeah, though.
So you push open this door, and you see the door. I mean, the door opens. Max on the top level, the door's open. And Jimmy, when you get in here, you see that the elevator door is open.
Very interesting.
And I literally cannot contact Conrad because he's not in range of a terminal. Can't warn.
Well, you know, as long as it's open, I'm going to go ahead and take the risk. I'm drunk. I'm just like, it's already open. I'll hit the button and I'll go up.
Right. So, Conrad, you're heading to the elevator. Conrad, you come through this open door, you mosey around the corner, and you get in here. The elevator door is shut. And
Okay. Can I go to the terminal over
and
there?
not only that, but you notice that the door here looks like forced open, and you can see these three guys are drinking beers. Hey, Conrad! What's going on? What's with the heavy artillery?
Uh, Conrad's gonna. Okay, he's just gonna walk in and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the weapon I brought from the." He's gonna lie and say that it's like his weapon from
Cool.
yeah, it's his. He's just gonna lie.
Is that a Wayland Storm rifle?
Yeah, do you like it? Do you want to touch it?
Sure. I mean, I've handled them before, but why not, man?
Not one this
We're
big.
all drunk. We make good decisions.
It's a really good one.
You have such a large gun, Conrad.
Ooh. Do you want to shine it for me? Should I roll a manipulation?
Thank God there's no security
You-
cameras.
Do you want them to shine it?
Yes. In fact.
Ah, dear, we're reaching lusty Argonian maid levels here. Please polish this weapon.
All right. Roll a manipulation check.
I want to go back
they're-
to session 1 where this is what you claim to be good at.
I swear,
Yeah.
I'm good at manipulating. There's three of them, two guys and a girl, and they kind of all. It's a nice weapon, but I mean, we know how people are about their guns. I think you can clean it. I mean, we don't want to mess anything up. I know if someone was touching one of mine, I'd freak out.
Conrad just kind of, he takes it with him. He goes over to the terminal over there.
All right, so I'm going to say that's your turn right now. You're at the terminal. So,
Yep.
Max, you see the elevator start to come up.
Right. I mean, I've seen that the door has been forced open. I
Yep.
know what the layout of the ship is because I'm looking at it. I can see that the elevator is there. So, obviously, I didn't close the doors on purpose because I let him get in the elevator. And then when it's between floors, I cut it. I mean, I don't cut it. I mean, I activate the emergency brake and cut the power to the elevator.
All right, so you're cutting the power to this elevator, or stopping it. And Jimmy, you're riding up the elevator, and it stops.
Yep.
You're not
the
quite
first
on
time
the
I've
next
been in a
deck.
stopped elevator. So, well, there's going to be the emergency hatch, of course. So I'll just go ahead and take that. And I'm probably looking straight at the door when I stand up on top of this.
Yeah, you're looking up there. However, in your state, it's going to take a little bit of a mobility check to haul yourself up.
Hey, all right. Well, I'm pretty good at being mobile too. Hey.
So you pop open that hatch and pull yourself up. Oh, I think I could make that, and jump up and start pulling yourself up to this next level.
Drunk Jimmy, best Jimmy.
Conrad, you're at the terminal. You see there's a blinking message.
I read the message.
What did your message to Jimmy say?
Stop opening doors. I will vent you all to space if you keep opening doors.
All right, I'm gonna send a little message to Max that just says like, okay, I've got this assault rifle. I'll give it to you. Where should I bring it?
Back up
Max,
bridge.
you've received this message.
Yeah, back up at bridge.
Ugh. All right, Conrad's gonna try to do some heavy machinery on the door.
Which one?
The one that Jimmy could not.
All right. Make a heavy machinery roll.
I think there's the added knowledge that if Conrad is texting on that terminal, that tells me even more about the situation. I mean, I do have a fallback now, though.
Conrad, even though you feel like you have a success, like you have it jimmied open, this door does not open. It seems to be jammed.
And I can't use the elevator.
So that's your turn. Max, you've just gotten this message from Conrad.
All right, I'm going to start laying in commands to Mother to set our course towards that space station where Conrad lost his Rolex, and start
So-
inputting commands for a complete lockout after course has been set.
It was on the planet. by the way.
He
Okay.
lost the Rolex on Rousey and 2.
Right, but I thought Rousey and 2 had the space station above it with the shuttles that went up and down.
Oh, yes, that is correct.
Right. So you would set
So-
course for the station, not for the planet that don't intend to crash.
Set course for the
first.
planet. All right, so you're setting in this, trying to put a complete lockout. Jimmy, what are you going to do?
Oh, well, I'm on top of the elevator now, and like I said, probably just staring at the door, so I'm just gonna wedge it in and pry that next one open.
All right.
Doop-a-doo. Heavy machinery. Get in our 1, not our +1, our 1. Hey.
Those doors are open.
Jimmy will go
And you
ahead
can
and
even
keep dad
climb up.
joking to himself about jimmying everything open. And of course, he's heading towards the bridge.
Conrad, what are you doing?
So those are ladders right there across from the elevator.
Yeah, there's a set of stairs going up.
All right, he's
Or
gonna,
ladders. It would be actually ladders.
he's gonna get in there, go up.
Those doors are shut.
All right,
So that would be a heavy machinery check.
another heavy. Just what I'm good at.
Apparently you're better at that than manipulation.
I wasn't meant to be a corporate agent.
Well, that gets you to the one upstairs, where you're gonna have to do it again.
Yep, so you have now moved over to right here. And Max, you're furiously inputting things to try to get the course set up. Jimmy, you can feel the ship start to change direction.
Yeah, he's piloting it somewhere else. Well, fallbacks didn't work, but I'm already here. I'm gonna just pry the door open, because I know Max is not gonna open it. But all the while, I'm gonna say, Max, turn the ship right around.
All right.
Don't you do it.
Are you going to do anything? The door does not open with that roll.
Let's see. I could try to push it unless I can keep trying, I guess is my question.
No, you can only attempt once.
Then I will go ahead and push it.
Yeah, push it real good.
Because
Push
it is
real
worth
good.
it.
Damn it.
Oh.
In
So-
record time.
So you force open the doors and look inside, and you see Max huddled over the console with his little data pad hooked inside of it, furiously typing at the controls. What will happen to Max and Jimmy, and what will happen to Conrad, and if Conrad can hide his weapons, we'll figure out next week.
Oh no.
But for now, let's call this session, and
Yeah.
let's do experience points.
Can I
So-
can I declare both of these people right now my adversaries or rivals? I feel that's only appropriate.
Instead of having a buddy, just two rivals.
That's the only fitting thing I could think of.
I think we need like a Star Wars showdown now.
Unfortunately, no. So it sounds
Yeah.
like Xander's got to be your buddy, right?
Yeah, it's Anders. Anders the only one I can trust here.
Your old
I mean, if you went in on it with us, we could totally be your buddy.
Went in on what? You didn't tell Jimmy anything.
Old stick in the mud Jimmy.
Jimmy's always saying no to our plans we don't tell him about.
No, Jimmy's always
Yeah, we
showing
could
up to the
totally play.
plans in action and saying no to them.
So remind me as well before next session if you guys want to switch buddies or rivals. I mean, you can do that between every session, and I don't know if we've ever.
It's
I
probably
feel
gonna
like
be
sometimes
Max
we
next
don't
session,
talk
given
about
what's
it, but-
happening.
Okay.
But it was
So-
Conrad.
I am your buddy.
I guess at this
Hey,
point
buddy.
my rival is Jimmy, not Xander.
So everyone gets 1 experience points for being here.
I mean, at this point, I
Did
feel like
anyone-
I'm all in on buddies and rivals as it is.
That's true. There's some deep-rooted feelings here. Did anyone risk or sacrifice something to further your personal agenda?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'm ready to break the ship, ruin my relationship with my son to get this ship back under control, because that's my agenda.
I mean,
That seems
literally,
like a yes on all
with
fronts.
my dad performing a shining on the door outside, that locking the system in with my only
There's
commands there.
Jimmy.
It's literally my only safety measure to not be murdered by my father.
So risking your life for your buddy, PC. Did anyone risk their life?
Yeah, I'd say Conrad is risking his life.
This
Really
project
Definitely
ketchup
risk
count?
your entire reputation on this kid.
Yeah, exactly. And I got 2 firearms out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm risking my life to get Conrad some guns.
Now,
And
did
a
anyone
Rolex.
challenge or stand up to your rival?
I think
Literally
I
in the
did-
middle of it.
I think I did that to Conrad the entire session.
I would say that is true. Now, both Jimmy and Max made panic rolls, so that's another experience point. And was there any significant discoveries or revelations?
We did discover something's really weird about our passengers, but currently we're doing our own shit. We're probably about to get double teamed by them, honestly.
So I'll say that this is a no because you guys know something's up, but you haven't discovered it. Like you suspect something, but you don't know anything.
Too
The
much PvP's
hydroponics
happening.
and the hydroponics and security on.
Yeah.
Well, you suspect something.
Well, I
Listen,
know
what
But
do
you
something.
didn't discover it. You don't know what the truth is yet.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Sure,
when you
That's
They're
what we need
selling
to
drugs.
work on.
They're selling drugs. I figured it out.
you mean jalapenos?
No,
No,
I
it's a bag of
discovered that
oregano,
apparently an
of
acquaintance-
course.
take a shower. Shower time.
Shower time.
Shower. My
So
friend is porking my ex-wife, so that was revealing.
is that a discovery though? Is that significant?
You always knew that was happening.
I always knew it.
Did anyone perform an extraordinary action of some kind?
I took over the ship.
I'm fighting for control of my ship. I'm
What about
getting
you,
drunk
Conrad?
and beating a path through my own ship.
I broke into a safe and got a really
I think the most phenomenal thing Conrad has done here is, despite being a criminal to 2 governments and having the security be constantly suspicious of him, he still managed to negotiate one of them to meet them after dark with weaponry to get it. That's extraordinary in and of itself, right there. I give it
I
to
was gonna-
Conrad.
I was just say
My
win a
guard
game
did not
of
succumb
Yahtzee.
to fear.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the what I would consider extraordinary is actually passing a manipulation check.
The one manipulation check that I passed.
Terrible.
Did anyone earn any money this session yet?
$20.
I sold off the surgical tools, distributed it.
Yeah,
I
so I would
sold
say
all my
that is
for
money.
firearms.
Yeah, money.
Yep, $20 is technically money. That is true.
$20 is $20.
Guns is
All right.
All right. Well, thank you all for playing. Thank you for the chaos and the excitement on this ship. I'll see you next Wednesday and have fun with Zweehander.
Canceled for tonight.
No.
Oh, come on. The one time I remember the name.
Well, I mean, it's
No.
Swyander, but okay. I'll give you credit.
Yes, that's an experience point. All right. Well, we missed the space launch too. We should have said, "Woo,
Not
space
tonight.
oh
launch."
yeah.
That's
Not
okay.
tonight,
We did
guys.
our own
Look back.
space launch.
It got pushed
All right.
back.
Ah,
Saturday, I believe.
well, okay. Oh, the launch got pushed back too?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The launch got pushed
Oh.
back to Saturday.
Oh,
I
I thought
believe.
you said your game tonight, which I know the name of totally.
Once again, Zwei.
Yes.
That's German for two. Ein, zwei.
Two-hander. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Dry-hander would be three.
Right. See you guys. Have a good day.
See ya.
Right.